Hello, I'm Zach, and this is the Imperial War Museum located in London. The museum, which consists of various different artifacts pertaining to English military involvement in modern history, has technologies from numerous different forms of combat, with the center of the museum being dedicated to British aerial warfare from different time periods. The exhibit I will be speaking about is located in the central atrium of the museum and is composed of 3 aircraft, although I will be speaking of just 2. The first and older aircraft of the 2 is the Mark I Spitfire, one of the very first models of its kind. The plane, designed by British aeronautical engineer R.J. Mitchell, saw extensive combat throughout World War II and was a staple in aerial conflict with the Nazis. This specific aircraft being displayed is recorded to have flown 57 separate combat missions during the Battle of Britain throughout the year 1940, all while under the operation of 13 different pilots through its deployment. In order to stay as true to both the aircraft and its service in World War II as possible, the original 1940s livery has been preserved in immaculate condition, and the aircraft has been mounted to the ceiling with steel cables in order to give the impression as if it were still in flight. The second, and far more modern aircraft on display, is the Harrier. The Harrier, which also originates from English engineering, is unique in the sense that it is a jump jet, the first ever of its kind. This means that, while still having the identity and capabilities of a standard fighter jet, the replacement of a thruster in the back with 4 separate nozzles on the sides give it the ability to land and take off vertically as if it were a helicopter. Since the original prototypes of these aircraft did not begin to originate until the very late 1960s, the numerous different models have a heavy association with more modern British military involvement, with this specific aircraft serving to patrol northern Iraq in the 1990s. Additionally, this same aircraft had also been sat in by former English Prime Minister David Cameron while on a political visit to Afghanistan in 2006, which furthers its involvement in both British society and military.